Everything comes from a spiritual place. And like, so when it comes often in dreams. And then I have to sit still and kind of wait for it to truly unveil and reveal. And so the first piece happened. That's a very large piece over there with the 4 figures in it. And that first piece happened because I just happened to be walking one day and I saw what's called a stretcher bar, perfect condition, sitting by a dumpster, perfect condition. And I'm like, that's odd. I'm gonna take it to the studio and I'll figure out something later on. I did a sketch, and when I did the sketch, I'm like, I wonder what does this mean? Because at that point I still didn't know. And then as I looked at it, I began to realize this piece, the title of the piece is called Becoming. But Becoming talks about when we came from Africa, through the Middle Passage, through the Civil Rights Movement, Civil War, Civil Rights Movement, all of that, to projecting the future. So it's Becoming. But in doing Becoming, there was one figure in Becoming that looked like a pregnant woman. And so came the second piece, which was called Beginning. And Beginning led to Beyond, Beloved, and it's like, oh, and so there's something that's making sense here. So for me, it's very exciting because if I'm still, it reveals itself. When you were young, did you practice signing your autograph? And I'm surprised to hear so many people have never practiced to do that before. And like, I thought that was normal. I thought everybody practiced your signature. And so, again, I think I'm really blessed to kind of be in a place where I kind of have learned that everything that I do as part of my mission is bigger than me. And so if I understand that there's something that's leading me, that's controlling me, that's inspiring me, that's helping me, and that I understand that I'm just a vessel for the creativity that comes through me, then I can step back from a piece of artwork and be really thoroughly impressed with it. But I'm not impressed because I did it. I'm impressed that this came through me and I was given the opportunity to create it. Systematic racism. You know, we look at it now systemic and we realize race is a part of everything. I had the oddest aha when I looked at a Band-Aid one day and realized it's pink because of the skin of who they assume their client is. And I never liked the idea that that pink Band-Aid would pop up off my skin like that. And I'm like, it wasn't intended for me. You know, I was thinking that, oh, this is really weird. I don't know if this could ever be put on here. I love my Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, right? And I love my sour cream donut in the morning, right? What I noticed is that if you get a sour cream donut in a white neighborhood, it's fresh. If you get it in a black neighborhood, it's drier. And at first it was like, you know what, well, we like them kind of a certain way. But it's like, no, because we're conditioned to get them a certain way. We always get the leftovers or the things that are a little bit more stale. That's systemic. That is part of, they don't expect us to expect much. And so we kind of like, my wife and I talk about a lot, like what can we do to further our race? What can we do to inspire and help young black kids to realize, no, certain things that you see are racism. But like, so when we talk about my artwork, it becomes more like I've done nothing but for the last 25 years of my life, paint about our story. And so now it's like, I want to focus less on our story and more celebrate just simply who we are. And so I went back and started saying, let's just do beautiful black people. And almost say, enough said. Drop the mic and say, we are beautiful, we are powerful, we are profound, we are intelligent, we're all these amazing things. And so I keep going back to the civil rights movement and things like that. It's like, I'm preaching to the choir because a large majority of my audience is black and will always be black. We've all gone through it, we've all lived it. So it's like, why don't I just kind of like say, hey, let's start acknowledging who we are and just say that we don't, again, the gatekeepers, the storytellers are often not us. And so we've been inundated with falsehoods. And so it's like, let's find ways to say, no, we are amazing. And like, let's celebrate that who we are. And I think that's what being is about. It's like, sometimes it's like, be still and listen. You know, if you can learn to do that, there'll be amazing things revealed to you.